And these programs like Grambling, Southern, Florida A&M, which were the top teams at HBCUs, they were dealt the short end of the stick because like their whole entire brand of attraction, the band, etc., it just decimated. So while HBCUs were getting saturated of talent and then getting dwindled down when it comes to prestige, these PWIs were still in the athletes. Just like you see right now. No athlete's going to go to a HBCU and play to say, hey, I want to play for my. They're not going to do that. I get it because you can go back. Always can use that and go back to help the community. It's tougher to go through that grind and do that. But no athlete's doing that right now. You put a price on somebody's head and they'll forget who they are. I say this all the time. So we come to this situation where Deion Sanders and Ed Reed are like, well, HBCUs, they this that. If you're in the HBCU community, you understand the money laundering. You understand the mishandling of funds. And it's not that it's so complex that people aren't doing anything about it. People are doing something about it in the university. And to label HBCUs as a whole and say that HBCUs are this, that, you are downplaying the people who are actually trying to help. And where Ed Reed and Deion Sanders did not do their homework, like I said, it was a cash grab for Deion Sanders. This was a 110% cash grab for Deion. Deion's not focused on building a legacy for himself. I mean, for African Americans, he's focused on building a legacy for himself. Hey, look, I'm not mad at you. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to build a legacy for yourself and your kids, what he did was, from a strategic standpoint, was amazing. But let's just be honest. Deion Sanders and Ed Reed won the coaching job without putting the hard work. You see some of these black coaches now, they went up the grind. They were player personnel, special teams, assistant coach, passing team coordinator. They worked their way up the traditional way. That's why the Rooney Rule was created for these black coaches who've been doing well and don't get opportunities. But what did Ed Reed want? He saw what Deion Sanders did. Deion Sanders wanted that quick fix. Deion Sanders wanted to say, hey, I want to work up the tree and coach under somebody because I feel like I'm a coach or whatever. He went to Jackson State, got a lot of talent there. By the way, Jackson State lost twice to the MEAC, and then he went to Colorado, right? And he got a head coaching job at Colorado. Florida State doesn't necessarily have a problem with grabbing top recruits, right? Florida State isn't a hotbed of. It's just the coaching that's there, right? You're in a tough conference of coaching, right? And Florida State will get a hit. So when Florida State, there was the talks of Florida State giving him the job. You can't pitch him. Like, hey, recruits come to Florida State anyway, And it's with the transfer portal. You can land athletes in the portal as well too with the big name. So I say that because they weren't aware. And hey, look, I understand they want to help out the community for a certain time period, but Ed Reed couldn't get a coaching job for a while, and then he wants to coach at Bethune. Now he's upset talking about the facilities. Of course they let him go.